Everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're gonna check out Billy Paul, Me and Mrs. Jones. I saw this recommendation in the comments. I've been doing some reactions to soul music, right? And people recommend me more. But this one caught my eye because I do feel like I know the chorus to this one, or at least that line, the way it is delivered. Me and Mrs. Jones. Is that the one? But that's like all I know. So I want to really pay attention and yeah, formally introduce myself to this song if it's the one, but I think it is. Let's go.
Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30, and no one knows she'll be there. Holding hands, making all kinds of plans, while the jukebox plays our favorite song. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now.
Oh, the way he prolongs these notes, even the first Me and Mrs. Jones, even just like the consonants, stretching those out. I don't know if maybe I've heard another version of it because maybe it's different in my mind. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong because it's been so long. That rhythm, that for the first time he went into the chorus, or the second time, I do recognize it, but on the other hand, I don't, which is kind of weird. Maybe I've heard a different version, but I never knew it. Is this like about an extramarital affair? They keep meeting and it's forbidden, and okay. See, sometimes you just don't know, even if you think you know a song, and then you realize like, oh, that's what they're saying. I was dancing to this. Well, that that's more for me. The early 2000s R&B. They were doing some of those lyrics. Ever heard of the thong song? Maybe that was late 90s. I can't remember.
But it's much too strong to let it go now.
The strings.
We gotta be extra careful that we don't build our hopes up too high, 'cause she's got her own obligations, and so do I. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. Well, it's time for us to believe. It hurts so much inside. Now she'll go her way and I'll go mine. Tomorrow we'll meet the same place, the same time. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. We gotta be extra careful. We can't afford to build our hopes up too high. I wanna meet and talk with you at the same place, the same cafe, the same time. And we're gonna hold hands like we used to. We're gonna talk it over, talk it over. We know, they know, and you know and I know that it was wrong. But our thing is strong. We gotta let them know now that we got a thing going on, a thing going on.
Wow. And I almost feel naughty for listening to this. What a great song. So check. Wow, what a voice. What a voice. There's some parts where there's like extra air escaping, while there's extra breathiness in some of the notes. Oh, wow. Beautiful. And some of the intensity, especially when it goes to Me and Mrs. Jones, just like really, the conviction of it. You feel that passion, that almost the forbidden love is in there. It's naughty, but it's attractive, right? Because we know it's bad. We should stop, but we really are not. Because tomorrow we'll meet in the same place again. Oh, jeez! And what a great musical arrangement as well. The saxophone, the strings, some of the drumming. When it speeds up a little, it's like, oh man, great stuff. The backing vocals too.
We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now.
The strings and then transitioning to that saxophone, that almost back and forth, that push and pull that you feel in the lyrics and in this dynamic between him and Mrs. Jones, and you feel that in the music as well. Oh, what a great song, man.
That we don't build our hopes up too high, 'cause she's got her own obligations. And so do I. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on.
That from the strings, really, what a great arrangement. Songwriters Cary Grant Gilbert, Leon Huff, and Kenneth Campbell. I'm not sure who does lyrics, who arranged this song, but man, props to them. That's amazing. Wow. I saw at the end there a recommendation for Only the Strong Survive. That's another title that sounds familiar. Golly. Hey, sometimes you know something, right? Doesn't happen too often on this channel. Hey, that was amazing. I definitely want to hear more of Billy Paul. So please leave some recommendations. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.